Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rico Bagus Pamungkas, number 22 from 12 Science 8. I'm here to make a speech with the title is the climate change. Climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperature and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, such as through variations in the solar cycle. But since 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Burning fossil fuels generates greenhouse gas emissions that act like a blanket wrapped around the Earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising temperatures, and then everyone simply calls global warming. Global warming is the process of increasing the average temperature of the Earth's atmospheres, oceans, and land. But climate change is not only about warmer temperature. Temperature rise is only the beginning of the story, because the Earth is a system where everything is connected. Change in one area can influence change in all others. Greenhouse gas concentrations are at their highest levels in 2 million years, and emissions continue to rise. As a result, the Earth now about 1.1 degrees Celsius warmer than it was in the late 1800s. The consequences of climate change now include, among others, intense droughts, water scarcity, severe fires, rising sea levels, flooding, melting polar ice, catastrophic storms, and declining biodiversity. Climate change can affect our health, ability to grow food, housing, and safety and work. Some of us are already more vulnerable to climate impacts, such as people living in small island nations and other developing countries. Conditions like sea level rise and saltwater intrusion have advanced to the point where whole communities have had to relocate, and protracted droughts are putting people at risk of famine. In the future, the number of climate refugees is expected to rise. Many climate change solutions can improving our life and protecting the environment. Cutting emissions and adapting the climate impacts, for example. Switching energy system from fossil fuels to renewables like solar and wind will reduce the emissions driving climate change. We have to start it right now. Adapting to climate consequences protect people, homes, businesses, livelihoods, infrastructure, and natural ecosystem. Adaptation will be required everywhere, but must be prioritized now for the most vulnerable people with the fewest resources to cope with climate hazards. The rate of return can be high. Early warning system for disaster, for instance, can save lives and property. So, in closing, I reiterate that global climate change is very dangerous. We have to save our earth where we live and keep it green. For example, we can decrease private vehicle usage and use public transportation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.